In 1927, a British woman walked into an Egyptian excavation site and told archaeologists exactly where to dig. They found everything she described. The problem is that the site hadn't been excavated in 3,000 years. Nobody alive could have known what was underground, except her. Her name was Dorothy Eady, born in London in 1904, into an ordinary middle-class family. At 3 years old, she fell down a flight of stairs. The doctor who examined her pronounced her dead. 1 hour later, her parents found her in her room playing. The doctor swore she had no pulse when he checked. Her heart was not beating, and her breath was still. Dorothy remembered none of it. What followed was stranger. Her accent changed completely overnight. Specialists diagnosed foreign accent syndrome documented in severe head trauma cases where the brain rewires speech patterns entirely. But Dorothy's case went further. She began describing a recurring dream. Enormous stone pillars, a garden filled with flowers she couldn't name, friends she couldn't identify. She was 4 years old and had never left England. At 7, her parents took her to the British Museum. The moment she entered the Egyptian wing, she ran. She moved through the exhibits and stopped in front of a photograph of the Temple at Abydos. She told her parents she had lived there, not visited, lived. She spent the next 2 decades studying ancient Egyptian language, hieroglyphics, and religious texts, becoming genuinely fluent. When she finally moved to Egypt in her 30s, something impossible started happening. She began leading Egyptologists to locations of buried artifacts, underground chambers, and ancient gardens, none of which had been documented. She described rooms before they were opened. She identified objects before they were cleaned. Historians and archaeologists spent years attempting to prove she had accessed secret academic records or unpublished excavation notes. They found nothing. Her knowledge included details that had never been written down, not in any language, not in any archive. The garden she had described since childhood was eventually excavated exactly where she said it would be. The flowers she had described as a 4-year-old matched the species identified in the soil samples. She was never proven wrong, not once. She died in 1981.